So here we are again. Well, so everything at home feels fine. So now I leave the house and I got money so I can buy some sweets and also toilet paper I gotta buy. And I decided I'm not gonna buy any apple juice anymore. I will wait for the cucumbers. So then, yeah, I won't have to carry up these, you know, heavy backpacks anymore, because that one really made me tired. Kind of 3 times a week I did it, or maybe 4. And it was a heavy backpack. There was a lot in it. So I really bought for the cat, for me, all the normal stuff. And now I have to rearrange, to order more of this stuff with online shopping and delivery to the house. Yeah, and I haven't seen the cat. I bought quite a bit cat food and coffee cream, and I haven't seen the cat. I couldn't give it to the cat. It wasn't around. The white one appeared. The black one I see all the time outside, and I'm annoyed. Because this black one, I saw it eat at my house, and it really is a strong, big cat. I tell you, 1.5 the size of my cat at least. Like my cat would fit one. I said it wrong. My cat is yeah, well, half the size, you could say, because actually my cat, half of my cat would fit 3. Well, you do the calculation, but visually half of my cat would be, if you take that 3 times, that's the black cat. So a half of my cat, that's how much bigger the black cat is. And that's a lot. Like the muscles are far stronger. You can see it's got no fur. There was a woman, she told me, oh, the black cat is ill. It won't make it long. You know, it will die. But if you ask me, it's just some sort of a funny mixture, this cat. It's not that it's dying. Like, I don't think this cat is dying. It looks so fit. It can jump 1 meter upwards, like 80 centimeters. I saw it jump in the wintertime. And when it jumped away from where I have seen it eating, it jumped over a wall, and this wall was like also maybe 80 centimeters to 100 centimeters. So it was like she took the cat 1 jump and then down this wall without hesitating, and then ran away right away. So my cat is far more lazy. It would, like, you know, not look as sportive when it jumps down that wall. Just like 2 jumps and it's gone. My cat would, like, you know, take, and well, it would maybe take as much jumps too, but slower. It would just do it slowly. My cat is like, you know, cows have been on this path. So that's the cows that I heard yesterday. There was like blim blim blim, you know. I heard the bells ring. Then I thought, oh yeah, maybe the farmer is putting his cows from one place to another. I didn't think of this big movement they do at times. So maybe it's the cows that have been down here that now have come all up, possibly. So this is my belt, it fell off. the string is so slick. It doesn't really hold as well as I thought it would. Yeah. I don't want to slide on that cow poo all over. Yeah, I just need a few more recordings of the stuff in the dark. Then I can finish my video called Gangster. And then, yeah, the clay arrived today, so I already arranged the setting so that I can do some pottery and then film my armpit the while, so that that kind of picture right there, which I call armpit porn, can be seen. So here we go. Ugh. There was some on the street. I had to, you know, sometimes I'm really. There's always some, like when it's good weather like today, you always bump into, you know, people. If I would turn now, it's people that would be watching. If I would turn right now, I would see that watch. They got no other going ons in their whatever life, you know. So me losing my trousers is about the most important they can witness. Yeah, I need to put on the belt soon. Not losing it. I mean, not just the trousers, but the belt. This one. I minimized my whole household, so I don't really find anything, you know, like a belt. Sure, a belt you can use for this and that, but to be honest, trousers, if you don't break them like I have been washing though, the ones I'm wearing, and by that a string got broken when I was twitching the fabric to get rid of the water. So by that I broke this and that of these trousers. So normally when trousers are perfect, you don't need a belt. If you wear a belt, it feels like, oh, I can't breathe, sort of, right? It's like, yeah. So yeah, today we are almost in the valley. We're done with me sharing my, this time it's not thoughts, this time it's just nonsense, you know. It's not any political or, yeah, well, you saw the boulder that came down from the neighboring house. That one was cool. So the ones that watched until here, which will be me in a few years time, I have watched my stuff just to get an idea where I was at years ago. Like my garden was different. Today I just put out the seeds for one plant. And years ago I went like, I need 10, 20 different things. You know, cucumbers and zucchetti. But if you're honest, zucchetti and cucumbers, they need the same care and they taste about the same. Not totally the same, but you know, you could choose one Like if you're more into hot, then you get the zucchetti. You can also warm the cucumbers though, you know. So like this, I went like, and tomatoes and the chilies, the ones from here, the ones from there. And carrots, of course, you know, and some coal, and then some flaxseed in between, and some hemp to make the coal survive, the fleas that sure will come. Stuff like that went on. And now I just have one pot. The fox cannot cross it. The cats do not pee there because it's higher up. So now I wait for those really beneficial portulac, purslane. Ha! I remember the word. And yeah, then I'll just eat those from time to time when I go out into the garden. So got much easier, and all the rest, energy and money I keep for buying those vegetables. Much easier like that. So now I got time to run around and do stuff. I feel like, you know, so we are about end of cow poo, at least. So yeah, so this is what life is about. You make a video about the Sussex baby and you get like 16,000 views, and then you make private videos where you share much more about yourself and your knowledge, and you have no views. That's life. That's YouTube. It's like this because when it's in the title, when there is something in the title that benefits the elite, of course it could get watched more because it also shows up. When others watch videos about that Sussex stuff, Archie, you know, that doll, then of course they see my video, they click on it. But otherwise they don't really, you know, put it up. All my private stuff, where would that show up when I talk about the actor-based media reality by Ed Chiarini, or the genealogies of the elite by Miles Mattis? You basically need these people. Maybe some Ralph Epperson to learn about how the Democrats and the Republicans always exchange their seats every other 11 years. Or some, if you go to Eric Phelps, you're already losing time. You really don't need these people. Alan Watt, without a S, just Watt, is cool because he knows about quite a bit of those papers and the books that have been out ever since, written by the elite, telling their agenda, not just the UNO papers, but like the Huxley books and stuff. Bernays, he talks a lot about these people. But otherwise, these are legit, these people. Otherwise you don't need any others. So why waste time? So bye bye.